shutdowns brought Pakistan to a turning point. The latest attempt to free former Prime Minister Imran Khan brought the capital to a virtual standstill, with internet shutdowns, roads closed, and thousands arrested. But massive rallies have seemingly failed to achieve anything other than slowing the economy and creating a state of frustration and fear. So is there an end game in sight to this destructive cycle? I'm Andrea Sankey, and today's newsmaker is Pakistan. The jailing of political opponents is nothing new in Pakistan, where politicians and their military backers often play dirty. Top members of several political parties have faced criminal charges, prison time, even exile. But in the case of former Prime Minister and PTI chairman Imran Khan, supporters have proven rather relentless in their resolve to see him released and the PTI return to power. Their protests since 2022 have continued to prompt massive crackdowns that include power cuts and internet blackouts. And some say that cycle and its unsustainability are reaching a breaking point. Here's a look.
It was a strategy billed as do or die. In late November, Bushra Bibi, wife of the jailed ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan, declared it her mission to free her husband and reignite Pakistan's Tehreek-e-Insaf's political momentum. Addressing thousands of PTI supporters in Islamabad, she called for her husband's release, judicial reforms, and a re-election mandate. But the protest ended in chaos. Power cuts, tear gas, and alleged live rounds dispersed the crowd, leaving 1,000 supporters detained, many wounded, and some allegedly killed. By dawn, the rally had disintegrated. Bibi was back in her stronghold province, but the PTI's message remained defiant.
This protest is a movement and you cannot stop it by spraying bullets. We will keep coming forward. The movement is continuing and it will be ended only by Imran Khan.
The protest came in the wake of fresh charges being laid against Bushra Bibi, including allegations of selling state gifts worth $500,000. Those charges came shortly after she'd been released from prison, where she'd been serving a 9-month sentence for a similar offence. Meanwhile, Imran Khan remains imprisoned, facing over 100 charges, including inciting attacks on military facilities. His fall from grace, ousted in 2022 by a no-confidence vote and alienated from Pakistan's dominant military leaders, has left the PTI fractured. The government, led by Shehbaz Sharif, has pounced, labelling PTI as saboteurs and clamping down on protests with internet blackouts, sweeping arrests, and new corruption allegations.
There will never be negotiations with Imran Khan's party leadership, and they did what they were able to. Pakistan suffered billions of rupees in losses. Right now, there is no such behavior on their part that we can say is worth negotiating with them.
And with the ongoing unrest, the government has framed these demonstrations as a direct threat to national stability.
When the police are attacked, when rangers are attacked, when all government and public property is damaged, when 2.5 million citizens here are besieged, then it is not a protest, it is terrorism.
In a nation fractured by an all-powerful military and political turmoil, the battle for Pakistan's future intensifies. The question now is whether the PTI's movement will endure, or has its fight to take back power reached a breaking point?
Well, joining me now to debate where Pakistan stands are, from Islamabad, former spokesperson for the PTI and Imran Khan, Rauf Hassan, and from Karachi, former PMLN Governor Mohammed Zubair. Now, we also reached out to several government representatives. Unfortunately, they weren't able to arrange their attendance today. So let's begin then with Rauf in Islamabad. Were these November protests and the outcome, I mean, however you interpret